So I posted a video the other day about that new touch law and said that this is bad, that this is coming to more than just Pennsylvania, that once this happens, this is going to be hard to control, that this is absolutely going to be abused by the police. Well, as of this morning, look what just came out. Hands off. 31 states where drivers face touch laws fined up to $450 if hands are in the wrong place, and it applies at red lights. So what this law is basically saying that is, if your hands aren't on the steering wheel at all times, the cop is going to be in the right to give you a ticket for a touch law, saying that you had the opportunity to be distracted because both hands, or however many hands, were not on that steering wheel. And it doesn't matter what you're going to be messing with inside of that car, whether you're driving or whether you're sitting still. If a cop sees you with your hands off of that steering wheel, he can write you a ticket for up to $450 for distracted driving. Right there. Give me some likes and comments. Have a great day, America.
Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Waha, Kadash. Hey, double honors for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the whole flag Achion was pushing his word. It's Tazadak coming back with another video. So, as you can see, they're pushing out a law right now. There's already come to pass in June the 8th. All right, June the 8th. Okay, the no touching law. Basically, to keep it basic. You gotta have both hands in the steering wheel. You can't have one hand. You can't be on your phone. You know, even on a red light to check. Okay. Basically, Esau Edom is getting desperate. See, they think by healing Babylon, by doing this, by inputting this law, and a cop can stop you and give you a ticket for $450. Basically, what it's telling you that Babylon is going broke. Okay, so they're trying to find ways to heal Babylon to make that money, starting with California and the rest of these other states. And all the other states is going to follow, okay? And California is huge. So, brothers, if y'all take a look, this drive, right? Check every headlight, check every stoplight, all right? You will notice there's newly inputted cameras, installed cameras, every other light, every other stoplight, traffic light. If you notice, there's been an increase of cameras. So even if the cop doesn't stop you, all right, it can actually take a picture of you. So when you go to your mailbox, right, and you check your mail and you get a letter from the DMV or from the courts, you have a ticket of $450, and they have a picture of you looking up your phone or one hand on the steering wheel looking out the window. You're going to get a ticket. Even if the cop doesn't stop you, you'll get one in the mail. That's how it's going to be, man. That's a surveillance state. That's what it's going to lead to. But basically, they're trying to heal Babylon with this trickery and usury, all right? And unjust and an unrighteous decree. That's what's going on, man. Okay? So we already know the game what Esau Edom is playing, all right? This is really going to break the backs of you so-called Americans, man, all right? It's bad enough that you can't really save because this place is going broke. All right. And it's going to lead to what? Isaiah the 19th chapter, Egyptians versus the Egyptians. It's going to lead to that too. All right. People is at wit's end here in America. You can tell by their behavior. and attitude. All right. So let's get with scripture, man. This is Isaiah the 10th chapter. All right. I had to do this again. So, because Satan didn't want to let this video go out. I don't give all, credit to the brother. All right. Arrows of Indignation. This is the video he posted up. And I read the report. Psh, here you go, man. All right. So this is Isaiah the 10th chapter, verse 1. Woe unto them that uncreed righteous decrees and right grievousness which they have prescribed. This is a grievous law that they prescribe to attack who? The poor. That's the whole point. Who's the poor? You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians, man. You the poor here and on this earth, and especially in Babylon the Great, America. All right? They're attacking us with these unrighteous decrees, man. All right? We basically out there working 60 to 70 hours per week, sleeping 4 to 5 hours in our house just to stay there, but basically be cooped up at work, man. And then you got this, more money to be, oh man, it's going to be crazy, man. You're going to see a lot of people will be fighting this off of court, but guess what? You're not going to win. This law is pushed. All right? So brothers and sisters, take a look. Take a look at these traffic headlights. You're going to see a lot of cameras newly installed, man. You might not notice, but it's there. Okay? This is quickly being a surveillance state. But we all know what's going to happen. This is all going to be linked up into the system. And once people give in, which we know they will, 66.6 of our people, 2/3, will be chipped. Okay? They're going to be part of that system. All right? So it's going to lead to the mark, man. All this is part of that 15-minute cities, man. Smart cities, man. Everything is being connected right now. Okay? So they're pushing in unrighteous decrees to be grievous unto us, man. Okay, so let's read it again. Isaiah the 10th chapter. Let's go to the NOT real quick on this one. Verse 1. What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. This is an unfair law. Think about it, man. You only have one hand on the steering wheel. You could get a $450 ticket. How absurd is that, man? Common sense, like what the hell? All right. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on the widows and take advantage of the orphans, man. And a lot of you women is going to get caught up because a lot of you women love to be on your phones, man. You love to put makeup on you love to look at the mirror, right? And put your makeup on. Guess what? You're going to get a ticket. Like, oh, it's going to go crazy, man. I see it. But we already know these are the clever schemes of the wicked, man. We already know that the so-called white man, hey, he's speeding things up right now. But this is all coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to speed up what? For prophecy's sakes, man. Right? For the elect, for the next coming of the kingdom. All right? The Lord going to destroy America, man. And the way it's going right now is going to go down violently. So there's no healing Babylon. Doesn't matter how many unjust laws they push out and try to rob the needy, man. It's not going to work, man. Okay, so let's go to Isaiah, the 32nd chapter. All right? Isaiah, the 32nd chapter. Start at verse 7, and it reads, the instruments also of the cherub are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor. So what's a wicked device he trying to destroy the poor with? With his unrighteous decrees, with his laws. Okay? All right? Those instruments, those devices he uses is his laws, his paperwork, man, that he put into action. You know, when the dragon speaks, it's through his laws, man. Okay? The instruments also of the cherub are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. See what I mean? This is a clever scheme from the scoundrel. The scoundrel is the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Now let's go to the NOT real quick. Isaiah 32, verse 7. The smooth tricks of the scoundrel. This is a smooth trick from a hustler. Okay, Esau is the ultimate hustler here, man. All right? The smooth tricks of the scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just. And they lie to ply crooked schemes. And this is a crooked scheme that everybody's seen, man. Okay? When you walk in your mailbox, you see that ticket, man, with your face on it, smiling, looking out the window, and it's you. You don't got both hands on the steering wheel, so we're gonna give you a $400 ticket. How about that, man? That's why Esau or Edom will not receive any mercy. This is why Babylon the Great will be destroyed. Now let's go one last scripture. I'm gonna end it with that. All right. I'm gonna end it with that. This is Proverbs, the 22nd chapter, verse 16. All right. And it reads, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Let's go to the NLT. A person who gets ahead by oppressing the poor or by showering gifts on the rich will end in poverty. That's the destiny of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. They will lose everything. They're not going to receive any mercy. And so there you have it, man. Hey, brother, sister, just pay attention. Just drive and take a look. Take a look what's going on. Take a look at the increase of cameras they have on each traffic light or every other traffic light. You're going to see what I'm talking about, man. So it may not be the city highway patrol poncho will stop you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It could be cameras taking pictures. And there you have it, man. Till then, another video. Shalom.